Welcome back to the Loft Podcast, Season 3. Today we have a relentless, intelligent, creative human being in the building today. But before we introduce this special guest, we're going to introduce the room. We got the one and only K-Twist. What's up, brother?
That's right.
That's right. We got the one and only Ethan Hooks.
What's good?
Yes. We got two amazing producers in the room. But the woman of the hour, the woman of the day, we got Courtney.
Hey.
How are you, Court?
I'm good. How are you, Darren?
I'm happy. We were able to do this, though.
Finally.
Definitely. We talked about it I think we talked about season 1.
Yes,
but
we did.
We're
Definitely.
here now.
We're here.
Definitely. Let's go back to the beginning of Court.
Oh, okay.
She said, oh, okay, well. So where are you originally from?
I'm from Rome, New York.
Oh, so you are from upstate.
I am from Rome, yep.
Okay. And when did your passion for fashion come into play?
That's interesting. I always like to get dressed and stuff, like middle school, high school, but I never dreamed of like a store or boutique or any kind of thing like that until right before it happened, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was there someone, like when you were growing up, was there someone that you like to imitate? They're like, oh, she dresses nice all the time, that I'm going to dress nice, or you just did it yourself?
No, I just had my own way of putting it together, my own style, yeah.
So were you always that fashionista?
I think so, yeah. I'd say that.
I feel you. So before you said right before it happened, the store came about. What happened that made the store come about?
I feel like it was like an epiphany kind of a thing. And like Ziyana, she was a baby. So my oldest daughter, she was a baby. And it was like a crossroads. And there was like income issues. Yeah. And I was like, I need to do something. I need to generate an income for my family. I need to do something. And that was the something that I decided to jump into. Yeah. Without any, previous knowing what I was doing. I just jumped right into it.
Most people don't think like that. They usually think, okay, well, something's gonna happen. You made it happen for yourself. Like, did you always have that ambitious attitude?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I always had a business mind. I was groomed that entire way.
Yeah.
My grandma had a restaurant.
Oh, so you've seen it play out before.
So I grew up in a family business, an Italian restaurant. So I kind of always had that small business hustle, instilled in me.
So you saw food first. You didn't get scared?
No.
Usually people get scared of the food business and all that.
No, you know what? It was natural because that's, what I was raised with.
I feel you. So how did the name iCandies come to play?
My husband picked it.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
That's a dope name.
And I was like, I like it.
That's a dope name. Yeah. It's so it sticks out and stands out, and it's rare from every other store.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. So where was your first store that you had?
It was on Bleecker Street in Utica. Mm-hmm. So that was a disaster.
Really?
It was. Yeah.
What was the downfall of there?
I would say everything.
There wasn't a bright side?
I mean, the bright side was that it was like planting a seed, and it grew. Not there.
Yeah.
It didn't grow until I moved,
really?
But it was just starting, and it was like training for me. Yeah. And yeah.
So it was.
But sales-wise, it was terrible.
So at first, it was tough for you.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
So what made you?
It's not easy.
What made you continue?
Just that. I gotta, have this income for my family. I gotta do this,
So you saw a bright light at the end of the tunnel.
I did, yeah. And that was kind of doing it backwards. A lot of people get a business loan. Mm-hmm. They'll have good credit before they open a business. They'll do all of those things first. And I did it backwards.
So you
I did it with nothing.
You didn't take out a loan? You didn't?
No, I had nothing, so I started from zero. So that's not the way you recommend people to do it.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
And you're thriving now.
So I took the long road, right? Yeah. Like, here I am almost 9 years later, and I'm finally where I wanted to be 9 years ago. Yeah. But it wasn't, like, instant, overnight gratification like I thought it would be. Yeah. But it happened. It took 9 years to get to where I'm at, and I wish the process was faster. But I'm happy with it.
So you basically know all the ins and outs of owning your own store.
I'm constantly learning. Every day I'm learning something new. And that's what's great, because you got to keep on it.
I'm sorry. But you're basically, you would say you're a student of the game regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So when you were first creating your store, I know possibly this is true or not, especially with stores, did you have any doubters? People say, this is not, you shouldn't do this, or talk negatively, or?
You know what? I've always had a small circle,
Okay.
so it would just be like 3 people in my family that would have known, like, been a part of it, and they all were like, yes, do it. You could do it. I know you could do it. You know, like.
Z, can I call you Z?
Mm-hmm.
How much money have you made so far?
$8,000.
You made $8,000?
But I got saved $6,700.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
9.
You're 9 and you got 8,000. You got 6,000 saved. How are you?
Good.
So your business is called Designs by Z. What made you create that business?
Well, for school, I used to sell chocolate, and I wanted to make my own money. So I sold chocolate, and then me and Mommy kept eating it. So it didn't exactly work out.
Okay.
So I decided to make jewelry because we can't eat it.
Yeah. Because you can't eat it. I love it. Okay.
And it's something people can wear and buy.
So when you started making it, did you start with jewelry or did you start with art? Because I feel like I've seen you draw pictures and...
I started with like art, I think.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite? Making art or making the beautiful beads behind you?
I like the beautiful beads.
How do you feel when you see someone come in to the store or walking by wearing your beads?
I feel really good.
Yeah.
That means they're trying to invest in
and
other people see it.
I love it. What is your favorite thing to make? Is it anklets? Is it bracelets? Is it which one's your favorite one to make?
Well, I like the earrings.
The earrings are nice, yeah.
Yeah, they hang in your ear and they're stylish. I'm wearing some right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice. Show them off. Yeah, okay. What made you start being so creative?
Well, I just feel like it's always been in my blood.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. So you want your own store one day?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to sell clothing or jewelry or whatever comes your way that
Probably both.
Both. So you want to be just like your mom one day?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And have like a factory for my jewelry and
you're already thinking about factories.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Okay. What is your ultimate goal right now with the jewelry?
One of my ultimate goals is to get an online business.
Online business?
So everyone can get my jewelry.
From all spots in the world?
Yeah, from Asia, Africa, everywhere.
Now, I was told possibly that you want to take a trip somewhere?
Yeah, I wanted to go on a cruise.
Okay.
Well, I was saving for it, and then I went past that goal, and now I'm saving for college.
You went past the cruise goal, and now you're cruising to college.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. So what do you want to do when you grow up?
Be just like my mom.
These are just amazing answers. Wow. So let's add mom in right now. Let's talk about the trip.
Come on in.
So we're gonna ask mom, what was the plan with the whole trip that you saved all this money for?
When she first started, she had a goal. She set a goal for herself, and she said that she wanted to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
And so she set that goal, and she made that money so fast, her cruise money. Then she set that aside and then started saving for college because she's like, what else am I going to save for?
She asked you, what else should I save money for?
Yeah, and we didn't go on the cruise yet because of COVID and everything. So she still has that aside, but it's just amazing how she set that goal, met it so quick, and then moved on to another goal so quickly.
That is beautiful.
After just a few months, she had her cruise money.
How do you feel that your mom's so proud of you?
I feel really good.
Yeah. You were built for this.
Yeah.
So, So, no, I didn't really have anybody telling me it's not going to work.
That's a blessing, though.
Right.
That's a blessing.
Everybody's like, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, so. It's your lane, though.
Right.
It makes sense. Yeah. No, and you, so when did the switch to the store on Bleecker come to the mall? Like, how did that moment come to play?
Well, a rep from the mall actually came and offered me a space in the mall.
Beautiful.
And I jumped on it because I was like, And like, it was kind of nerve-wracking at first, the difference in the rent payments, but it was just like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
It was like taking a gamble.
Yeah.
And I went with my gut, and I was like, I'm just going to try it.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah. Were you scared, though?
A little, yeah, but I took a leap and went for it. Yeah.
So the first week you opened up, the grand opening.
It was great.
Yeah, was it?
And it's still, my store was such a small scale at that point. So for me to say it's great right now is like, can't even compare to the sales that are right now. It's different. But it was great for the size that it was at that time.
How do you feel that you're the store where people want to go out, pop out, they make a stop at iCandies?
I love it. I love helping people, and I love that they can come and get things that they like and look good in and feel good in and take pictures in. I like being a part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on top of that, you're low-key a staple for the Town Square Mall. Like, you're a store that's been there 8-9 years. Some stores come and they go and they come and go. Even huge stores come and go.
Yeah.
You've been there for 8-9 years. What is your hearing that? Me telling you that, how does it feel to like be able to say that?
That's endurance. No.
Yeah.
That's being able to deal with, all the struggles and just all the ups and downs, everything that comes with it, and just keep going, So like a lot of these big businesses, they have the ability, they could just close and then reopen a new concept whenever they want. I'm kind of just like, I already got my foot in this one. I have to keep pushing it. Can't pull out now.
Do you still have customers that were 8-9 years ago that are still coming in?
I do. I have a few customers from the beginning.
That's dope.
That I'll see them. I'll be like, this is one of mommy's first customers.
That's
I'll tell my
loyalty,
daughter. Like, they know her since she was a baby.
That's dope.
And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah.
That's dope. So, what is something people don't get to see that you have to do behind the scenes to make the store come about? It's a little thought process for you.
So like the ordering, a lot goes into like the orders, and then like unpackaging everything and censoring them and making price tags.
You have to censor every single one.
Every single thing, because you want loss prevention. You wanna, you wanna tone that down a bit.
Yeah.
So censoring everything, tagging them, like all of that needs to be done, and it's something that I always did myself. Now I pay people to do it.
No, let's get back to before you jump into that. I'm sorry, I gotta go back.
So that's
you used to run your store by yourself.
All the time, Darren. I used to be there 6 days a week. I used to only have Sundays off.
Wow.
Now I'm like, I only work 2 days a week. Things really changed.
How much of a toll did that play on, like in your daily life? How much of a toll did that play on you?
That played a lot because I feel like I lost a lot of time with my family because I sacrificed, but it was worth it now that I could be home with my kids for 5 days and work too. It was worth it. It was worth those 12-hour days.
How nice is it to be able to say that it's worth it? Because what if it ended up
what
not
if it didn't,
being, you did
then
all that.
I would just be like, Darren, I'm miserable and it's not working out. But, I'm glad that it's working out.
Yeah, so it was really just you opening, closing the boxes.
Yeah, doing everything. Doing
unloading.
all that. Yeah.
Wow.
You
never thought about giving up?
No, I don't think there was ever a point where I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
There was a time when I was pregnant with the twins, and the mall was like, you got to move your store because Champs bought the space I was in. And
Champs mad rude.
I took that as a maternity leave. Everybody thought I closed
the store. Yeah. No.
And I publicly announced that it's maternity leave, but people probably like, she's lying, she failed. But no, I really took it as maternity leave, and I enjoyed the time home with my kids, and I came back, came back better.
No, I feel you. So during that time of maternity leave and people possibly pondering that you quit, you gave up, did it motivate you? What did it do to you that you just wanted to come back with a bang?
I was so focused on the babies during that time. But I definitely...
Shout out the beautiful twins, though.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out. They are beautiful.
Thank you. They're about to be 3.
Wow.
Yeah, they're amazing in themselves. That's like a whole nother category. I definitely, I feel like I was motivated during that time to come back harder. Just because I missed it. I was away for so long. It was like 7 months home with them. So
I feel that. So, what would you say as a person that has to design the store every year, every season is harder? Winter, summer, or fall?
Let me just say this. For the past, since the mall opened up after the pandemic, I've been neglecting designing the store.
Yeah.
I just been telling them unpack it and put it anywhere, and it's just been selling like that. Like, people
really?
that know me way back know I used to spend 12 hours a day moving stuff around to make it, like, meticulously perfect, like, coordinating it, you know, to my eye.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, I don't have time, just throw it anywhere, and people are just grabbing it and buying it. And if I have a few extra hours, I'll try to move stuff around.
Yeah.
So it's not a jumbled rainbow.
Yeah, I feel that.
But, okay, so winter, fall, spring, or summer.
Yeah.
What's harder to...
Yeah.
I don't know, because I really like all seasons with the fashion. I would say summer is harder to coordinate and design the store because there's more colors involved. And I like to do my store by color. And like right now, it's summer. It looks like a big rainbow to me. I don't like it, you know? Like fall and winter, easier to coordinate the color sections. Does that make sense?
No, I mean, I feel I'm here with you.
Okay.
I'm here with you. So in the end, you would say summer is the hardest.
Yeah, because there's more colors involved.
A lot
Vibrant,
going
and
on.
it looks like a rainbow. Yeah.
What is your favorite season though? Like, if you were to put a fit together, what season would you be like?
I like fall fashion.
Fall fashion is the best, easiest.
Like fall fashion, you know?
Yeah.
I like summer a lot. It's sexier, but fall fashion could be really sexy.
Yeah. So
I like fall fashion.
My reasoning for fall being the best season is because the accessories kill the fit. Like, you can body a fit with the right accessories.
Yeah.
The right shoes, the right scarf. If you know your scarf game, fellas, like, you can get crazy with it. The hat. Like, a lot can go into it.
The belt.
The belt. I'm not really a show off the belt guy though.
I think that's a woman accessory.
Yeah.
Right? We always want to show it.
The big chunky belts things.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Things.
Definitely. So talking into the future, speaking to existence, do you plan on having a whole branch of iCandies boutiques?
Not to, like, put out the entire recipe of my, you know, as a chef.
Yeah.
You know, like, in a metaphor way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure entirely if there's going to be multiple iCandies, but I know I have multiple business ventures ahead of me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to duplicate the iCandy process or if I'm just going to jump into duplicating other processes that are working.
That would make sense though.
You know? We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You know the formula, so I mean.
Right. You know?
Yeah. That'd be dope.
I
That'd
definitely
be smart.
am going to do multiple concepts, different, you know, business ventures. So
basically, to be continued.
yes, to be continued.
I like that.
Not telling you the whole thing right now, but
Yeah.
definitely.
What's advice you'd give an entrepreneur, someone that wants to create their own business, but they're at the starting grounds?
Just keep going, you know, and don't give up. And when you feel like you have these ideas of you want to do something, do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, definitely do it. And yes, I would advise you to, you know, college training, any kind of courses you could do educational wise first. And if you don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up about it, because I didn't and I still made it. You know, so yeah.
What is like the hardest part, you might say, of having your own business?
The work you have to put into it. So if you could come up with a business concept that doesn't need you, that's smarter. Like right now, you need like a business that works for you instead of you working for your business.
That's a bar.
And I've been working for my business for so long. I'm finally understanding the concept that I want it to work for me.
Yeah.
I want to, you know, sit home with my kids and
you
go
own
places
the
and
whole
travel
business,
and do things I haven't been able to do. You know, I want a system. You need a system to work for you instead of you working for your system. So if you could jump right into something immediately where it's a system working for you, you're golden.
Yeah.
But if you have to do the long road and work for your system first, do it, you know, because it's still going to be worth it in the end.
That was so much gems dropped into one sentence. But no, exactly. If you're working towards something and you're putting more effort than the actual thing you're creating, then you have to relook at the formula, because something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it take you to realize that?
I feel like I just kind of been putting that together recently. Like, I wish I knew that a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be where I am now if I knew that.
Yeah.
You know, things would just... Because I probably would have been scared. Like, okay, I can't create a system to work for me right now. So I probably wouldn't have jumped into it. So I'm kind of glad I was my entire system for the first 8 years.
Mm-hmm. So did you the first time you hired an employee, were you ever like, geez, I don't know how I feel about this, because you've been doing it yourself the whole time?
Yes.
Were you nervous?
Yes. And I still feel that way.
Because it's your baby, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, the coordination of the store
Mm-hmm.
currently, that's something I have to learn to let go of.
Mm-hmm.
And it, you know, it bothers me, but I have to learn to let the system work for me.
Yeah.
And trust that these people are going to take care of it.
Yeah.
But I still pop up.
You still do your pop-ups?
I still pop up.
Yeah.
Like I just did before I came here.
That's funny.
Popped up. Go in the back door. Don't tell nobody I'm coming. Just to see how things are going, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you ever like, but nah, I feel that. If it's your baby, it's kind of hard to be like,
yeah, like hands off.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that. But like I have a friend that's a business owner and he has 10 stores and he pops up on all of them, but he's not there working for them. So like that's the goal.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
So on top of that, what is you basically enhance people's confidence every day.
Oh, I try, you know.
But you don't, I know you say you're trying, but think about it. Someone comes to your store to look good.
Right.
And you supply so many options for that to happen for them.
Right.
And they, on top of that, come to you for advice.
I know, they do. There's a lot of people that only want to come when I'm there. Just for the help me pick an outfit, you know. So I like that. It's something different that we offer.
Yeah.
There's other stores in the mall, they don't offer that service.
Yeah, they just be like, okay,
You know,
you're good.
You just, whatever's on a rack, you either you want it or you don't. But at my store, we offer, you know, advice and we'll give you our opinion. You could try it on. We'll help you zip up your dress.
Yeah.
Who's doing that at other stores? Nobody.
No.
So it sets you apart. It makes
Yeah.
you different. And it's something that even if the store does become a national level, it's something I would still carry on into other concepts. You know, the service part.
That's beautiful.
Because you're getting more than just the regular shopping experience.
It's kind of like a home in a way.
Yeah, you feel comfortable. You want them to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You want your customers to feel comfortable because you want them to come back.
Yeah.
You want return clients.
Yeah. So you also, let's give a couple of shout outs, because there's also people that assist you, the models and the photographers that assist.
Yes.
That's how did because you used to model your own clothing.
Yeah,
in the
it was
beginning.
always just me in the mirror with my phone, right?
Everything started off by that's a business mentality where I'm gonna get it done myself.
You know what? It brought people there to buy stuff.
Yeah.
It worked, you know? And I don't do it anymore, but what I'm doing still works.
Yeah.
So I like what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing now more than ever because I do work with a few photographers. Kevin, a photographer, and Silas Watson.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
So we do team up and do projects together. But 90% of my content that I've been posting, I'm the photographer.
That's dope.
And the models that I've been working with, I've been shooting with them.
That's dope. I didn't
know. And I like that part, you know, and it's like that's a part I didn't do before, and the content creation of it and the photography.
And they trust your judgment.
They trust me, and I be catching their angles, right? Different than other people can't, you know.
They don't see your eye, basically. Your eye is better than you have the vision.
And I think it's beautiful, and I like the photography that I do for my page. I definitely need a better camera because I've been using my phone, but it works.
It's still, I didn't know that.
It's fun for me, you know, and I like doing it. So that is something that so I'm still working on my days off. Yeah. When I'm not supposed to.
But you're not working. You enjoy it, you said.
Right, I'm doing something that I love. Yeah. So that's good.
So on top of that, you also have, I think, I don't know, I don't really know the criteria, what it takes to be a perfect store, but your location is perfect, I think.
I think it's a great location.
Right when you come in the mall.
Yeah, it's a good location.
You look to the left, you see
right
iCandies.
And all the glass window. It kind of feels like you're in a fish tank.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking in, but it's a good thing. It's a good location.
That can be a great thing where someone's like, I need to go out to, you see that? Oh, I might just buy something.
It's nice.
Were you hesitant beforehand or?
About that location?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think we had that. I think when I first moved, I was like, Darren, I don't know about this. Yeah.
But now it's like, since it's played out. Yeah.
Yeah. I do miss the old location, but Champs can have it.
Champs can keep that. Y'all can keep that, man. Like, trust me, we fine over here.
We good.
So how did, first to talk business, how did quarantine affect you?
It was rough, you know, because it was sudden. And like, it was different from, so maternity leave, I knew about it. I was pregnant for 9 months.
Yeah.
I was able to save money. You know what I mean? It was different. That time period of closing for quarantine, I didn't expect it. I didn't have time to save anything. It was hard. It was rough on everybody. The whole world shut down. It was tough, you know? But I did a lot of online, which was great. So my online sales were enough to get us by, which was great. I didn't have an online presence before that. Just 1 or 2 sales a month. Yeah. But during quarantine, during that period, my online sales were great. Now they drop back down because the world is open. Everybody wants to come and see it for themselves.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, but it was good. I made it through.
Business wise, were you like, oh my God, what am I going to do at first? Or do you don't panic like that? Do you panic? I was like, yay, a mini vacation again. I get to go home and be with my kids. Yeah. Kind of idea, you know? So do you, when moments of distress though, do you panic or you just figure it out?
I kind of complain and then I'd be like, but this is the positive that can come from it. Okay. You know? You see the brighter side. I don't stress out and be like, oh my God, I don't panic. Yeah. I just try to be like, and then you know what? It can work out. I don't know how to explain it. That probably just look crazy.
What motivates you day to day though? What's your daily motivation?
Definitely my children. Definitely them. I feel like everything that I do is gonna mold them into who they're gonna be, and I think that's so heavily weighs on me because my grandma, you know, everything she did, it made me into who I am. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And growing up in her restaurant, everything that I learned there, I implemented it. That's dope. And I'm going to see it through my children. I'm already seeing it through my daughter. Yeah. You know?
Your daughter is a rock star.
She's amazing. She's phenomenal.
She's a rock star.
She's amazing. She's so creative.
Who came up with the idea of making the jewelry and all that?
So on Saturday, she's doing her 1-year anniversary of her Designs by Z, and it's her handmade jewelry by me. That's her little logo, slogan, right? She came up with it. I would say 3 years ago, she was drawing pictures, like fashion pictures. Yeah. Like drawing outfits. Yeah. But she was gluing diamonds on them and different prints and different colors, different patterns on paper, right? And she's like, I want to be a fashion designer. She was really pushing that idea 3 years ago. Yeah. She's about to be 10, so she was 7, right? Yeah. 6, 7. And she was really pushing that. And I'm like, you really could be, because I haven't seen a kid your age creating the designs that you're creating. Yeah. And she covered an entire wall in my back office with all of her designs. They were beautiful, you know? Yeah. And so then I have a snap of her. It came up on my memories 3 years ago. Mommy, can I sell my pictures in the store? That's fine. She wanted to sell her pictures that she made.
She had a business mentality since early on. That's crazy.
And I was like, they're going to kind of be hard. I'm like, maybe, if you framed them and, found a certain group of people, they would like that kind of art. It's beautiful. Yeah. I'm like, so we'll see what we could do. But instantly she turned from that to, she had a dream and that she was in a factory. And
what kind of business brain is this?
Listen,
she had a dream.
She's right. Listen, what? We see the future.
Yeah, that's fine.
She had a dream that she was in a factory and they were making her designs. All the designs that were on the wall. She was like, "So, mommy, I don't even want to sell these paper ones." She's like, "I want to start making something like real designs." Yeah. And I'm like, "That's amazing." Yeah. How did you? Because I've always had it in me too that I want to design my own merchandise. Yeah. I want to have a factory. Yeah. But this is things I didn't even tell her about yet. This is things
just thoughts you had in yourself.
Yeah, and the fact that she had a coordinating dream concept of it too, and now she has that same goal that lines up with mine. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That's fire.
So then she went to selling chocolate. Yeah. Right? We were selling candy bars, but we were eating it all. Yeah. We were eating all the profit. It was bad. So I'm like, all right, you got to find something else, because she wanted to make her own money. Yeah. And the chocolate idea was a good idea at first. Yeah. I was buying the big boxes at BJ's.
Courtney be like, you going to sell those?
There was impulse spenders. As they're cashing out, they want 8 Reese's and 2 Snickers for no reason. So it was working, but then her and I, we were eating it too during the day. So I'm like, this is not working, and mommy's gaining weight. So I'm like, you need to figure out something else that you could sell that we can't eat. Yeah. So she started making jewelry. And she's like, Mommy, can I sell these in the store? Absolutely. Of course you can. Yeah. And she has been, and it's been 1 year. And it's just phenomenal. And I can't wait until you speak with her about it. I don't know how many details you want me to tell you about her business.
We're fine there. I just want to say that.
I want her to tell you about her business.
It's beautiful.
That's what's amazing. I mean, I'm wearing some of her
I had a couple.
Yeah.
I move around a lot. I was playing basketball. Someone grabbed it, broke it, and it went everywhere.
Uh-oh.
But it's still fire. Like, it's definitely beautiful.
She's very talented. Like, the combinations that she chooses, she's a designer.
No, she really is.
Yeah, and it just keeps improving, you know, and it's nice.
So do you plan on, when things grow and become bigger than what they are now, do you plan on passing it on to your kids?
I don't think she wants to work for iCandies. She will as a teenager, right?
Yeah.
She'll work in the store to get that experience of working and you know, just to keep learning.
Yeah.
But I don't want my children to have to work for my store or for my system. They can be given the system and manage it or whatever they want to do, or just the system's theirs on paper.
Yeah.
You know? But I want them to be able to do what they dream of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want them to go beyond that. I want them to do,
Okay.
I want this to just inspire them to
create their own
and see what path they divert to.
Yeah.
You know, because it could be something completely different.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the same industry or the same, you know, category is what I do. It could be anything. I'm still going to support them. But they still need this business training to do anything, because it's just basics.
It's
we'll
needed.
Them.
It's definitely will mold them to become their own thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's essential.
Do you how do you feel, because you're in customer service, how do you feel about people coming in telling you their life stories?
Oh, that I don't mind.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm an open ear, you know. But when they start getting too comfortable and they've been there too long, you got to go. But, you know, you meet a lot of people. And the fact that if they do feel comfortable enough to speak with you,
that's good.
It's not a terrible thing. You know, if they're spending, I'll hear your problems.
I'll listen to them all. You said what?
Right.
Of course.
Girl, leave him. And then scan it.
That's crazy.
Throw it in the bag.
No, I just remember.
Do you want your receipt in the bag?
I just remember when I used to work in lids and people would come into the store and legit go off about their lives. Because honestly, when I worked in the lids, it was so tiny.
It's so tiny.
It was so.
It's probably the heat, the stress of being in a tiny room. Yeah.
So when it was dead in the mall and it was just me there, we got personal. When I got some life stories from people that they just told me.
It's funny.
It was a good time. Customer services. I think if more people were in customer service, or at least got a couple years in it, a lot of people would be a lot more nicer.
Yeah, definitely. It teaches you to, you know, put everything aside and just be nice to people. Yeah. Yeah,
and different people.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's the same. Like, I learned that definitely through customer service, where I can talk to this person this way and then move on to, I can be really personal with this person, be very broad with that person, but I'm nice to every single person.
Yeah, the ability to handle multiple people, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's all training.
So what is the overall goal for Court? Not iCandies, the overall goal for Courtney.
The overall goal? I just want to be successful and my children happy and them successful. I just want to see them successful in their own way.
That's so.
And the things that they do. That's my goal. My goal is to get them in the direction they all need to go. And see how beautiful it becomes. Yeah. You know, I'm excited.
Also, I didn't ask you this earlier. Did someone beforehand inspire you?
I would say, okay, so the only one in my family that really always tried was my grandma.
So grandma really inspired and motivated
everything. If it was everybody else, where would I be?
Yeah,
you know? So everybody else was kind of like an example of what not to do.
Yeah.
But grandma was the example of just keep fighting.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Shout out grandma.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Grandma passed, but she...
Condolences.
Thank you. It's okay. When she passed, she was blind and in a wheelchair. But she published a book, a children's book.
Really?
And to have the adversity of being blind and in a wheelchair and still be a published book author, that's amazing.
Wait, so what didn't Grandma do?
Right. Grandma has a book. It's on Barnes & Noble. It's called Peepa and the Gang.
That's so... it's in Barnes & Noble?
Barnes & Noble and Amazon.
Wow.
Peepa and the Gang, right? So it's about this little baby chick and his gang, right? It's dope. It's a Christian book, and it's just about life lessons. And it teaches, small fundamentals of Christianity mixed in, but not like thrown at you you got to accept Christ kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, just even if you put that part aside, the
It's still a
religion
good
part,
book.
it's just the moral lessons about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I love that.
And then my daughter, she's a character in the book.
Really?
Yeah. I am too. There's 2 sisters, Dixie and Trixie. I don't know which one I am. I have to look at it again.
That's dope, though.
Dixie or
Shout out, Grandma. She did a
Right.
lot.
Yes.
Do you plan on writing a book eventually?
You know what? I don't know if that's my path.
Okay.
I don't know if that's my path.
Well, I feel like your story would be fire, though.
I could. I could write a book.
She said, I could write a book.
I could write a book, but I don't know if that's the direction I'm
feel
going to
you.
go in. We'll see what the future holds.
I feel you.
Maybe when I'm like 40, I'll be like, you know what? Let me write a book.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So on top of that, let's do some personality questions for you.
Okay.
We have this segment where we do personality questions. I think
Yes.
it's pretty fun.
Okay.
Well, if it's not, then you just walk out if you want.
Right.
Number one.
Number
What is
one.
your favorite kind of music to listen to?
R&B.
Favorite artist?
I can't pick one.
If you were to pick a top 3 or the ones that come to your head right now.
I would say Jacquees.
Okay.
Not in any order. I like Chris Brown a lot.
Shout out Chris.
Why can't I think of a
You
third
said Brent
one?
Faiyaz, him too.
Yes, I said that. Done. Okay.
Great guy.
Next.
Yeah. What is your biggest distraction?
I don't know. Darren.
No?
I don't know.
Is fashion your biggest distraction? Did you have a big distraction that sometimes you're just like, oh, is your phone a distraction? Most people say
My
their
phone is a distraction.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
I would say that.
okay.
Yeah.
What is one place you'd love to visit?
Everywhere. I don't travel. I don't even have a passport.
Jeez.
Right, but I'm working on that currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my daughter, she's gonna take us on a cruise.
That's what she
with
said?
with her Designs by Z earnings. Isn't that amazing?
That's fire.
She's 9 and earned enough to take us on a cruise.
Shout out Designs by
We about to travel.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Caribbean cruise, so that's where we're gonna go first. So yeah, that's where I want to go.
That's fire. The second to last question I have for you.
Yes.
What is one thing you would love to change about this world? As broad and general as you can make it.
As broad and as general, I think the lack of wanting to learn,
Mm-hmm.
people that just, or maybe it's the people that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I feel like if everybody could just learn from everything that happens to them, whether good or bad,
Yeah.
it just would be a better place because then they would just utilize it
Yeah.
and utilize it to help people, not just to sit around and do nothing.
Exactly.
The lack of not helping people, because just your voice could help somebody.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of people that have things to say and they don't. And there's 10 people they could have helped if they said it.
Yeah.
So.
That's deep. That's true. Because if people actually learn from people's mistakes, there wouldn't be repeated mistakes.
Right. Which it's not a perfect world.
No.
It never will be.
Yeah.
But if you could, it's the process after, what did you do as a result of that happening?
Yeah.
How did you prevent it from happening again?
Yeah.
Who did you help after that happened to you?
Exactly.
It's
Did you speak up?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Did you
that.
lend a hand?
Yeah. That's
So,
deep. I like that answer.
Yeah.
That was one of the best answers I got from that.
Thank you.
Where can they find Courtney iCandies? Like the @ names, all that.
Oh, okay. So I'm on Instagram. My business page, it's Shop iCandies. I changed it.
Yeah.
I used to have my personal.
Was
one
the
on
store,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
No.
I was converted it.
Yeah.
Which kind of derived a lot of people away from it. The people that was just following me just to see me.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to make it all
Strictly business. Yeah, that's dope though.
Yeah, I'm trying to put all my energy into that.
And then you have a website.
I do shopicandies.com.
And worldwide. We can ship
Right.
it out worldwide.
Yes, we do.
And you have a store in Singertown Square Mall.
Singertown Mall, New Hartford, New York.
Yes.
It's there.
It's up and it's stuck. Last question for you.
Yes.
Did you have fun on the loft?
I did. I really did. I loved it.
Yeah, this is great. I think this was needed because a lot of people, I feel know the store,
Right.
but they don't know the story.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes. That's definitely true.
I really enjoyed this. I think it's very, very well deserved, and I just see big things coming for you.
Appreciate it. I've known you a long time.
Yeah.
You kind of like watched the store grow, and to see where I am now. So I appreciate you having me.
I feel like you're gonna do great things. You continuously do, even though you doubt yourself. I think you can continuously do great things.
Thank you.
But let me talk to my viewers now.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, another great episode. I'm so proud that you guys made it this far. You know what? Go to the iCandies store, buy something nice for yourself. You deserve it. And I thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, or just like it. But make sure you subscribe. And this was fun. Ethan, what'd you think? Great? How about you, K-Twist? What'd you think?
It's a great
Great episode. I loved it. Very insightful, I think. Courtney, what'd you think?
Phenomenal. My favorite word lately. I swear I say it like 100 times a day now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice.
Phenomenal. I said it right?
Phenomenal.
I said it wrong the first time. But yeah, the Loft Podcast. We out.